Hello. Just waiting for people to join. Hello. Is anyone there? Today is Friday.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Oh. Hi, if there's anyone, say hello. Let's talk. Oh dear. That was well funny. Say something. Them say something to me. are you snooking around? Gosh, I put this organ oil in my eyes, I think. It's an organ oil from Morocco. So good. Really, really good. Just been trying to do more skincare because my skin has been suffering a bit because I think I haven't even put the oil in my eye. My skin has been suffering a bit because of a lack of sleep, just working so much. But I must say that since the December or since Christmas, I've been well rested. Tell me, what's the name of our song? Don't push back. Don't push. Why are you whispering? Say something. You can speak. Want to come say hello to my life? No. Don't push back. What's our song? Don't push back. Oh, nothing came up. I'm surprised. Hi everyone, say hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Somebody say hello. Let's talk. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. Times it's Saturday, isn't it? Sometimes I forget. Say hello. We're just talking about intermittent fasting. Just talking about weight loss in general. Hi everyone. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Say hello. I haven't seen anyone put anything in the chat. Yeah, it's a nice day to just say hello to you. Let's say hello. Let's say hello. Really nice for you to come here. I haven't been in such a long time. I think I had one on the 1st of January, and after that, I haven't had a live. Yeah, so my friend was saying to me, "Oh, I haven't seen one of your videos." I have some friends on here actually, about 3 of them. So yeah, and she said, "Oh, you must say something." So here we are, just really talking about my 10th day doing the OMAD. You don't have to do OMAD. It can be that you're doing the intermittent fasting. It can be that you're just doing, a calorie restriction. I don't think that anybody has to count calories, but it works if you have the patience. So just wanted to tell you how it's going for me and the advantages. What I've found are the disadvantages. If you don't know what OMAD is, it's 1 meal a day, which is quite drastic. So it's not for everyone, but I needed it. It's fasting. You can fast for spiritual reasons. You can fast for individual reasons. If you have a problem, you can go to God, add fasting to it. So I'm actually fasting for health reasons, just because I needed to quieten my food noise. And I think for a lot of people, that's what it is the food noise. Food noise is just when you feel like you're always hungry. You just feel like there's always something saying, oh, you have to eat this, or you have to eat that. And we all have different reasons why we feel like we have a food noise. We might have a food noise because we're very busy, or we might have a food noise because there's food around us, or we're stressed, or we just like food. One of the characteristics of eating or characteristics of food is it makes you happy. I think I've mistakenly put organ oil in my eye. I got that from Morocco. It's really good stuff. It's good. So this year is really about just, taking more care, more about health, more about skincare. I mean, if we can help ourselves, why not? The rest is up to God to do, but if we can help ourselves to look younger, to feel younger, why not? So I'm just really all about health this year, all about me, because you need to love yourself for someone else to love you. If you don't love yourself, then who's gonna love you? Yeah. There are different types of intermittent fasting. There is fasting for 16 hours where you rest for 8 hours. Oh, have any pets? Oh, no, I don't have any pets. I do not have any pets. I used to have pets a long time ago. Yeah, so the 16-8 method is where you fast for 16 hours and then you eat all your meals within 8 hours, which really works for a lot of people, especially if you like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Within 8 hours, you can really get them in there. And then after that, you just let your body rest. Or you can do the 5-2 diet. I don't think I can do that. You eat for 5 days a week and then you eat 500 calories on the sixth day. And then you like, is it like a cycle? Then you do that again. Or you can have the alternate day fasting where you don't eat today, you fast tomorrow. Believe me, when I see these videos, I normally skip. The reason is because I ain't doing no alternate fasting. I cannot eat today, don't eat tomorrow, no. I can do that kind of fasting for religious reasons. When I say religious reasons, I'm Christian. I cannot not eat just because I want to lose weight. But you see, the thing is, people do these things because they have health issues. And that's why you see a lot of people like do like water fasting, 3 day dry fasting, health issues, spiritual issues. Why not? So the fasting that I'm doing this time is for health and also for my body because I just need this body to just not work as hard as it works. So yes, advantages of the OMAD: food noise, food noise, food noise. Here's what I found. Siri started talking for no reason. So food noise, and I've been looking for ways to like quieten food noise, and I've never found a way to quieten food noise until I started the OMAD. And I only went back to the OMAD because that's how I've always eaten, even as a young person. So when I was really young, you know, like when you have that your slim body and you feel like you will never lose add weight, I always used to do the OMAD without thinking because that's what it's called. That's why it's called the warrior diet. Is you catch and you kill. So you eat what you kill. So if I look at like my grandfather, my dad tells me that he used to go, and get fish, and then just basically they would eat when he came back. So they always had fresh food. They will get fish, they will get vegetables, and thank you for your like. You're very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your likes. What happened? I saw two likes and then I saw one. Am I seeing things? Is it the OMAD causing this? Hi, Kid Squad 12345. That's quite a nice name. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Where are you? Where are you dropping in from? That hello was quite long. I actually write my hellos like that sometimes, like hello. Where are you dropping in from? I am in England. It's very cold here. I am on my way out or on my way in, depending on how I see it. So it's nice to have my winter jacket on and my beanie on. Just taking out my braids. So, oh, you're from the UK. I think what it is I get a lot of people from America, from Poland, from I wanted to say something, but I'm not even gonna say that. It's quite interesting how people come from different places and the demographics is just mind blowing and interesting. I like it. And now I think because I've tuned my lives to the UK, I'm getting a lot of UK people from the UK, so I'm quite glad. Hi, hi. It's really nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. I do the exercise videos on here. I haven't done them for quite a while, but then I've come back with more healthy eating videos. Eating videos. I just find them quite helpful for me and for people. So thanks so much for stopping by, and please subscribe if you aren't. No pressure, no pressure at all. If anything, I just want for people to feel like they have a community. Oh, you like my hat? Thank you. I don't even know where this hat is from. I think it's from Fat Face. The people in my house have all been trying to take this hat. I've been like, not this one, because they just keep taking my different hats. Thank you so much. It's nice and warm. I don't know, is it snowing around you? It's snowed twice now. Sometimes I don't even know how many times because the ice is still out there and my council hasn't bothered to, to pack the ice. I actually saw somebody tumble the other day, last Saturday. He practically tumbled into the road and a car that was coming had to stop. And I just thought that it was so unfair because he was quite an elderly man. And when I tried to cross the road to help him and the car stopped to help him, he said, I'm fine, I'm fine. And I just thought, no, I don't think you're fine. No, not really. It's just ice and frost. I know. It's like, yeah. It is ice and frost really where I live. Going into London, there's nothing because, the snow is cleared, isn't it? But then where I live, they don't care. They just wait for someone to, I don't know, maybe fall down and break a bone or something. Because I don't think it's just money. Because where I work, it's not the city, but they would normally come and just salt and make the place nice. It's still really cold. I know it's quite cold. It is. I actually have the fire going on in front of me, and I have a jacket on, and I have a hat on, and I'm not messing about with the cold this year. I feel like every year I have a cold, but last year no cold. So I'm trying to do what it was I did last year. Last year, I was just doing layers and layers, hat on, and it worked. It worked. I can't remember having a cold last year. Before then, when I used to work primarily in London, I would have the cold, then I will have tonsillitis, then I will have a head cold, then I have tonsillitis, and then I'll have an infection, and it was just repeating, repeating, repeating. Oh, yeah, thank you so much for your like. Yeah, really nice to meet you, cute squad. I'm not gonna ask you where you are. The other day somebody left, so details were just too much here. So I tend to just check if details are too much, I just delete them. But feel free to say where it is that you are, but you don't have to. No pressure at all. It's been quite a nice chat today. It's always nice to just come and say hello. I think it helps my algorithm as well because I used to have like 2,000 people on the charts before, but that was like last year, and it's been quite a while. And I feel like if you don't do it, then YouTube just thinks that you're not being consistent. So I want to be as consistent as possible. Free likes. You guys are so kind. You're really, really kind. Who else is there? Cute squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. I like that. I really like that. I just hope that February is not too bad in the UK because I feel like February is just always so cold. Just too cold. I think it was Thursday where I just felt like, oh, I have so many text messages coming in case you see me scrolling up and down. Just have friends sending me stuff. I don't know if it's this oil that got into my eye. Well, I feel like just staring. Oh, okay. Staring into the phone. I'm practically just squinting. I showed this to you, Cute Squad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's quite a good one. I'm not really keen on moisturizing, but I think it's so important. I think just using a lot of scented creams, scented pomades, scented moisturizers, so called, just really, really put me off, buying like facial cream, skincare. And we're all different. Some people are so into skincare. For me, I watch what I eat. I like to eat quite healthy. I might eat too much of a healthy thing, but I'm very picky when it comes to what I eat. I like very bland foods. I don't want too much in there. I need to understand what's in food. Once it's too mushy, it's too mixed up, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? But I really look at people who are into skincare and I'm like, wow, good stuff, especially when it's so cold. Cute squad. Like I find like when it's really cold, like now I feel like my mouth is busting. It's just nice to have something this little. I went to Morocco recently, and we went to where the organic argan oils are made, and that was so good to watch how it's done. And I just learned so much because the ladies that I went with, they were all buying like loads of stuff. I mean, £180 in money. And I'm like, wow, that's good. That's good that people really take care of themselves like that. And it's just really finding what it is that you like. For some people, it's skincare. For some people, it's exercise. For some people, it's eating right. For some people, people like to buy bags. People like to buy shoes. I'm not upset at all. Do what it is that floats your boat. Do what it is that makes you happy. Anybody telling us what it is that they like to buy? I had a no buy year last year, and that was quite interesting. Really interesting. So good if you want to save money, if you want to save, just tidying up stuff that you don't need. It's so good if you just want to have a clear mind. I feel like when your environment is clean, you feel really better. For some people, not necessarily. So I don't think it's a general thing. Sometimes, when a place is too clean, some people really struggle because they start looking for something else to do. But for me, I feel like it's therapeutic when I have something to do. So if a place is too, if somebody has cleaned my environment too much, it kind of like makes me a bit like, now I need something to do because that keeps me going. Same thing for cooking. I like cooking. I can cook cartons and cartons of food. And I mean pots and pots of food. But when it comes to eating food, I'm very particular about what I like. So I can cook like a nice jollof rice, if you know what jollof rice is. I can make like the best of salads. I like to praise myself. I can make a good fish, a good roast. But when it comes to eating, I don't eat everything. And I really admire people who like to eat, they eat well. I like when people like to buy nice things that they want to buy and stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Really, really nice meeting you. I speak to people and sometimes I just imagine what they look like. Really nice meeting you. Yeah, you've made an impression on me, and I hope I've made one on you as well. You have a very, very blessed rest of the evening because you're in the UK. Thank you so much. Cute squad 12345. Yeah, yeah, I hope to see you again. Yeah, thank you. So I was just saying that, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, go for it. And that's my motto this year. If there's something I want to eat, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna exercise. I've been posting more. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye. 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 Really nice meeting you. Cute squad 12345. It's life is quite interesting. You never know who leaves an impression on you. I come on here and I just think in my day-to-day life, I don't always have the time to say hello to people, but I really want to say hello to people and want to hear them say hello back. I feel like that's what humanity is about. Actually saying hello and stopping to say, are you okay? Are you fine? So it's nice. The first time I chatted on here, I was quite surprised at myself. I was like, very unlike me to chat because I don't do like the social medias. And if I'm on social media, I don't say hello. I don't say hi. I find it very awkward to be chatting. And I never chat to people I don't know. But on YouTube, I feel like it's a safer environment. And I feel like there's so much knowledge on here. And every time I went on my other channel, I've got another channel, I always learn something new. Always. I was always mind blown. I was always like, wow, I didn't know XYZ. I didn't know that this was what it was. So, yeah, it's been quite quiet today. Saturday evenings are normally quiet, but I still wanted to say hello and just really to talk about the OMAD again, just so that I can make this video shorter and leave it on my channel. So, the OMAD is 1 meal a day, and it just really makes you focus on what's important. I'm normally just looking at, oh, what am I gonna eat for lunch? What am I gonna eat for dinner? I'm not a breakfast person. Well, I work so late in the night that I end up eating more than I've planned to eat. But with OMAD, it's just like compressing your meal into one. Like, how much could you possibly eat in one sitting? So the time is 7:26 now. I'm in the UK, and I haven't eaten anything, and I don't feel hungry, and I feel like I can think about other things. I'm going to do 10K step, no pressure. I don't like to pressurize myself when it comes to exercise or eating right. I like to just, do what I need to do. But it really is not easy not eating for 23 hours. I think I go past 23 hours because my day consists of more than 24 hours, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to get to eating right, so that I can come back and say, yeah, this is what Oma did for me. And you can actually see it, because there's one thing when people are just, exercising, you don't see any results, no muscle building, no weight loss, nothing, which is not why people exercise anyway. People should exercise just because they want to be fit, cardiovascular. They chase away diseases. They're stronger. They build muscle. That's why you want to exercise. But for OMAD, weight and fat loss, I want to lose fat, not just weight. Mental clarity and focus. What else can I be thinking about for 23 hours when I'm not thinking about food? My mind is just focused on, what I need to do. So I'm focused on my focus. And then time and mental freedom. I don't have to think, what am I going to cook? I need to go shop. I find sometimes I'm just buying food and chucking it away. So what's the essence? You're wasting food, you're wasting money. But then if you're eating all mad, you don't need to buy too much. You just buy what you need, and then you cook what you eat, and you're fine. Hi, thanks for joining. And blood sugar control, one of the biggest ones for me, because of insulin regulation, just making sure my insulin is not always going up and down, because I naturally intermittent fast. So I'm very nocturnal, meaning that I move around more at night, and that's when I eat. So I found that when you know I'm not eating every other minute, my insulin level is just fine. I'm not hungry at all. It's 7:29. I am not hungry. And I do not do keto, by the way. Some people ask me if I do keto. I don't do keto. I just don't eat and I'm not hungry. When I eat, I eat. I don't restrict calories. But recently I started trying to see how much calories I'm eating. So I just started like counting the calories and making sure that I have all my macros. So it's not just me eating rice, it's me eating rice, fish, whatever. I started eating fish and meat as an adult. And so I know that I've really struggled when it comes to protein. I've just naturally had muscles. But now, as I'm getting older, I know that I need to start really having the eggs, having the protein, having fish, having meat. So just being able to regulate my blood sugar, being able to deal with my insulin spikes is great stuff. I'm not diabetic, but some people are actually pre-diabetic. They have no idea. And sometimes people are pre-diabetic, they start taking different medications when all they need to do is just really stop eating. Because insulin only spikes because you're eating. If you don't eat, your insulin level doesn't spike. So I mean, it just makes sense that if you don't eat stuff, then you don't have to burn it. Your insulin level doesn't spike. And that's one of the advantages I find, with intermittent fasting. Gut health as well. Your body's just resting. I find when I was just eating normally, when I mean normally, I would not eat breakfast, and then when I would have lunch or dinner, my insulin level just go through the roof, and then your gut just never rests. Your body just never rests. So having that time for my body to just rest is just so important, and having quality over quantity is so important for me. Like I said, I'm not doing keto. I don't have a specific diet. I've just gone back to my body clock. My body clock is eat when you want to eat. It's called intuitive eating, or eat what you want to eat, more like it, because obviously I'm not eating when I want to eat. But I'm never hungry. People say they really struggle, and that's one of the disadvantages of intermittent fasting. For me, I'm not struggling at all. I'm just not hungry. My food noise is it's gone. It's gone. So that's really good. Thanks for joining. If you're there, say hello. We're talking intermittent fasting. We're just talking about the benefits, and that's what I'm going to be concentrating on, the benefits rather than looking at the disadvantages. So if you've just joined, hello. We had 18 of us before. Today is quite a quiet day, and I know that OMAD is not for everyone. Intermittent fasting is not for everyone, but one thing that is for everyone is weight loss or weight maintenance. There was a time when I just wanted to add weight. I really was desperate to add weight because people used to stop me on the road and say, "Are you sick? Why are you so skinny? Why are you so slim?" I was so slim. And now I've looked back and I think, I think to myself, like, what was going on there? Except for schooling, except for other things. It was the fact that I would sit down to eat. I wouldn't just, oh, hi, going past, chup, 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 always stressed, always eating my emotions. Oh my God, I feel so stressed today. Workload is too much. Okay, let's just have something that makes us feel better. And then you eat stuff that you just don't need for your body. You end up eating little, little, little. If you ever count calories, which I don't say anyone should eat, because I do know that sometimes you can count calories and just start having either a food addiction or you start having a problem with eating. You know, we have the A word and the B word. But really, that's how people can really have like food issues with counting calories. But that's not just it. Sometimes you need to count the calories to say to yourself, I'm actually poisoning myself. Like, how can I possibly eat 3,000 calories in one day? So, you have an ice cream in the morning, it's 1,000 calories. You have a coffee that is 900 calories. A coffee. A coffee. If you went into your cupboard and you brought out coffee, coffee is like 20 calories. Hot water, a spoon of coffee, maybe a dash of milk. Worst case, you come to 100. I don't see how you can come to 100 because even semi skimmed milk, 100 ml, is 60 calories, about that. So how do you possibly have a coffee that's 900 calories? It means there's too much going on there. There's the sugars, there's the syrup, which is not, God made, is man made. Some things are actually God made, by the way. Yeah, like plant-based food, except you're eating something that, is genetically modified. Yeah. So, except for that, why are you having a coffee that is 900 calories? That piece of cake is like, 300 calories, and you haven't even sat down to eat. So, we know these things, but we just find it difficult to, sit down and really say to ourselves, why are we getting bigger? Why are we feeling broad? I always keep it real. I always keep it real because sometimes, lying to yourself doesn't help. I know when I've added weight and I know when I've lost weight. And I know that, it's never really the same like when I used to be so skinny. And I don't plan to be as skinny. I just plan to be in good health. So I always encourage other people to be in good health. The Bible says to be in health and to prosper as your soul prospers. If you do not have good health, then where is your body going to live? Your body couldn't live, without a spirit, and your spirit couldn't live without your body. So they go hand in hand. So this year, I'm just encouraging people, do what you need to do. You don't need the OMAD, you don't need the 2MAD, you don't need intermittent fasting, you don't need, even if you just have breakfast, lunch, dinner, but you're eating clean. You're not having like someone was saying to me the other day, whoa, she said, I like a lot of palm oil. Then I was speaking to a family member and we're talking about palm oil, and I was saying palm oil has a lot of disadvantages. And they were like, wow, that's what we're saying, and we're just talking about something as little as palm oil. And it's amazing how people don't know how much calories is in oil or in nuts. I used to be called a knotaholic because I would just have knots and knots and knots and knots, and I would sit down and literally go through 4,000 calories of knots. It's easy. It's so easy. Just a handful of nuts. How many calories? Then think about going through a whole bag of like 600 grams. I could do 1,000 1,000 grams of nuts, or 1 kg now of nuts, and that's scary stuff. Anyway, it's been really nice talking to you. Thank you for anyone who's joined. Say hello. I'll see you again. I'm on my way in or way out. I don't know which of that. I just have my jacket on. Need to take it off now. I don't think that I've done any steps today, so I'm gonna go do my steps. I've really enjoyed talking to you. It's been so nice talking to Cute Squad 1 2 3 4 5. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I appreciate you all, and I want you to look after yourselves, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.